Sammy.
Hey, it's Sophie.
Hey, it's Steffy. And we're Sammy.
Sophie.
Steffy. Welcome to our channel.
Today we decided to do a being an international fan video today.
A bit of a rant. Yes.
Basically, what they don't tell you about K-pop as a international fan.
Yes, preach it.
This is going to be a series, so each video is going to talk about a topic, the struggle of being a K-pop fan. Mm-hmm. And today we're going to be talking about concerts that are not in Korea, basically.
Mm-hmm. My first thing is, no one explains to you the anxiety you feel when they announce a concert, okay? And no, like, let me, I won't take all of it, but I will just tell you, when they announce a concert, they then say, oh, and the tickets go on sale in like 2 days, or maybe 1 day. And you don't have time to save up for that. And then you're thinking, oh my God, am I even gonna be able to get a ticket? Because getting a concert ticket is like fucking Hunger Games. So for me, it's just like, I feel like in Korea, first of all, the tickets are cheaper. If you're part of the fan club, it's easier to get in. It's just not as stressful as over here. You can actually be part of the official fan club.
And understand.
I mean, shout out to the armies who got in early internationally, but like actually continue about because I'm only saying a little bit about the concert issues, but go ahead.
Another issue that I think about concerts is that we don't get as much attention. Like, in comparison to like Korean fans, they get one-on-one with idols. They can interact, they can talk to them. That's another issue. We don't speak Korean. They don't speak English. How are we supposed to talk? And like, for us, the only interaction we get usually are high touch or a photo. High touch is literally high-fiving every single member, and high-fiving every single member usually takes up to 10 seconds. Not even.
They will physically push you. 5. But Sophia, how much do you pay for a high touch?
Around 200, maybe.
There's a range, about 200 to 300.
Not including hotel, not including gas, not including taking off of work, school. This is bullshit.
Not including maybe having to pay a scalper, maybe having to pay some girl who bought like 3 for no damn reason. But anyways. No, we're not done with the concerts because like we just mentioned the cost, right? The thing is, all of these companies that put on the concerts, they take they don't think about the consideration in terms of, they say the concert is coming, we're all excited, and then they say you have 4 days to buy it. That's not enough time to save up. Like, what if you don't have savings? Y'all think Beyonce scalps y'all?
They announced B1A4 was coming to the United States. They're not even coming to Texas. They're coming, LA? Chicago. They announced this probably Monday. Yeah. The tickets went on sale today. Saturday.
Yes.
Not even a week.
And the thing is, it's not just the cost of the ticket. You have to think about, oh, if they're not in your state, you have to fly out. Oh, that means you have to take time off work. Oh, that means you need to buy an airplane ticket. All of these things are things that K-pop fans have to think about in the US because you never know when you're gonna see them again.
And you don't know if it's gonna be canceled, so.
Spill the tea. Okay. Spill the tea. How these companies?
JJCC got canceled. They didn't do it. Who was the other one?
Hot Shot
got canceled.
Teen Top in Dallas.
Teen Top got canceled because they didn't get enough tickets. Doki got canceled.
In Dallas.
What was the other one? The new one that recently. Day 6.
BY got canceled before it even started. With D, with Simon D, with your favorite baby daddy,
Day 6 got canceled and they said they were gonna reschedule it for August. That never happened.
All those people that took time off work, all those people that bought the ticket, all those people that bought flights.
Some people they didn't even get refunds.
No.
From their flights because they can't refund airplane tickets.
That's in 2 weeks.
Come on.
And here's my issue. In America, I've been front row in Beyonce, and it's not been as hard to be front row in Beyonce as it is to be front row for BTS or GOT7. How does that even make sense? I'm not dissing them, but I'm just saying the system needs to be improved upon. It's just crazy. And it's all of the ticket sites they put the tickets on, it's so easy for scalpers or K-pop fans who have tons of money, I don't know where they get it from, to buy 10 seats or 20 seats in the front, and then they sell it for over $1,000. Who can afford that? No one.
And like honestly, you only hear bad things of concerts in the US. Like I'm gonna name a few.
Go.
BTS highlight. A lot of people were upset. Some people couldn't even get in the venue. Two,
And they bought tickets.
People they bought tickets which were not cheap. People bought tickets because you could get a signature or picture with the group. The signature was supposed to be on a poster. It was on a blank piece of paper. Paper that they printed out at the computer at home. It wasn't even a poster. They didn't even get to interact with the members. They were like pushed because they were taking too much time. The picture, there was over 30 people, I believe, and it was supposed to be 13 around there.
Yes.
What was the other concert? EXO. Kai didn't come to Texas because something was wrong with his visa. That's bullshit. What was the other concert?
I will also say with EXO in the general admission, like people were pushing, fainting, and like no one cared. People who weren't general admission were in there. It was disorganized. What were you gonna say?
AOMG.
There was a fight in New York also for AOMG.
Then again, it was New York.
That's true. Okay,
That's a whole other
we'll
subset.
bypass that, but for AOMG, they called it a meet and greet, and what happened was you went around in a circle and you took a picture for 1 second, stood by them, then you went around in a circle again and high-fived them. Now, I want any of you to go look up a fan cam with your favorite group for a meet and greet in Korea, and you will literally see each fan get to like talk to each member. I understand that they may not know English. We can sign language. I can say "annyeong." That's good enough for me. They touch, hold hands, get an autograph. That's a meet and greet, not a picture. That's called a photo op, but they called it a meet and greet and charged over $300 for it.
I paid $300 to see Beyonce the day before the concert.
I'm just like, I feel like because we're foreigners and we're international fans, we're taken for granted and we're hoed, and then we accept it because we know we're never gonna see them, so we just take what we get.
Yeah.
Especially like older fans who remember like Wonder Girls were the only people who came to Texas.
That's true.
For a good like 2-3 year period. Basically, so I guess that mentality is still there, and they completely exploit it because I understand companies have their own restrictions and stuff, but if they're able to do fan signs in Korea, I don't understand what would like take so much more out of the artists to have an extra 30 minutes added on for them to actually spend like a minute with like 10 fans.
And to be honest, like you said, they're already exploiting us. So if that extra 30 minutes is so much more expensive, then make it $300. We already pay like $200 plus taxes. I would pay $300 to be able to shake their hand, actually have a conversation. So just make us pay more, but I feel like y'all don't even give us that opportunity. You don't negotiate for us to get more like interaction with the idols. I mean, I've seen meet and greets where they get to hug them, for Pete's sake. We don't get anything.
And like we were talking about this earlier, that it does take a lot of money to ship the idols, the staff, the blah blah blah, to come here and give us a concert. But for EXO, we didn't even get to high touch or anything. All we had was a concert, and that was the same price as other concerts who would give us high touch, they would give us photos op, everything. And EXO, we were missing 2 members, well, we were missing 5 members. The 3, they don't know that part. But like EXO and Lay weren't there, and we didn't even get a high touch.
Yeah.
Shout out SM.
Yeah, no, and I like it just boils down to, I think that international fans are taken for granted, and let me just say that without international fans, and this isn't blaming on the idols, it's blaming on the companies that bring them over here, or blaming their companies that actually hold the idols. Without us, they would not be as famous and they would not have that coin. BTS is one of the biggest groups now because of international fans. GOT7, international fan base. Without us, they wouldn't be a popular group. I'm just saying, like, we deserve love as well. Like, you need us.
So much of the 3rd generation, I don't know where they would be without their international fans at debut.
Real talk.
Cause like I remember Vix was at an anime convention. They didn't do an anime OST. That was their debut year, like, and I remember that before I remember like the chicken fan meets and stuff.
And by international, we're not even just saying United States, we're talking about everyone.
Puerto Rico, Mexico, I mean,
Peru,
shout out London,
Italy,
France,
Mexico,
everyone,
yeah.
Russia.
Like, I mean, we're complaining and Europe doesn't even get visited by only like maybe a couple groups. I know that BAP went over there and it's just like very few groups visit Europe, so they have it worse than us. But I'm just saying, like, you need to pay us attention. And I feel like fans need to make more of a stand. There should be more fans out there being pissed off about this situation because it's not fair.
And like the only reason they're even known is because of international fans. Like they wouldn't even be able to afford concerts in Korea if it weren't for us.
And we're not bigging ourselves up. Like, obviously they could be famous in Korea, but being global and worldwide, that's a different story. And I just feel like we just accept what we're given because
all
it's
the
like
media play, all the billboards. Like, I have a feeling it's not just Korean fans who buy stuff that manifests on Billboard charting. Like,
Yeah.
And to that extent, if we're talking about concerts, the companies that put on concerts, literally, you can be organized. I've seen it done before. Beyonce, Usher.
not even big artists like that. Like Janelle Monáe, back when she was still like an indie artist, kind of like.
I've seen small people, like we were just talking about Will Sing, literally House of Blues. Like, you can be small and be organized, but no, it never is. Some people won't get into high touch. Some people won't get the photo op. You say it's 5 people for photo op, it ends up being 20. Like, how does that happen? How? Just get your shit together. Don't take us for granted. You know, another thing I didn't say was like how the concerts will tell you, oh, be in line by this time. And then you get there and you wait 4 hours and like you didn't need to be in line all that time, and then people get in before you that weren't even there. It just, like, the disorganization kills me about K-pop concerts. Like, it's just insane. I like, as we were all saying, I just feel that they need to appreciate international fans more and put in more of an effort.
Yeah, we matter too. But let us know what you think about concerts held not in Korea in the comments below.
Not in Korea.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.